Hey guys, after almost a day of driving from UAE, we arrive in Salalah. Alright, so we reached Salalah at around like 7:30 in the morning. It was a pretty long drive, like more than 1,000 kilometers or something. I'll drop the actual kilometers above. Pretty long drive from Muscat all the way to Salalah. So we started in Muscat, then we had lunch in. So we had breakfast in Muscat, then we had lunch in Niswa.
Niswa.
And then
some Army restaurant.
and then we had dinner in Haima. So Haima is like halfway between Muscat and Salalah. So even though we reached Haima, we had like another halfway to go. And then along that road, there were like thunderstorms. It was thundering, it was raining, and there was like sandstorms.
Yeah.
All over the roads.
It was very windy.
It was very windy. There were sandstorms. It's a pretty dangerous road. So, but it's a once in a lifetime experience though. So if you're pretty good at driving, if you want to go for a long drive, this is a pretty good drive to go in the month of July or August. And the moment we landed in Salalah, it felt like we were not in the Middle East because of the weather, right?
Yeah.
It was all foggy. Like you saw the mist, Like when we were entering Salalah, like we couldn't see the roads. Like the visibility was so low, and there was a lot of fog and misty. And the temperature was like what, 18 degrees something.
Yeah.
Basically like 20 degrees lower compared to Dubai. So big change when we arrived in Salalah. So we arrived at like around 7 in the morning, right? 7:30.
Yes,
And then we slept because we were so tired after like 15 hours of driving continuous. And we slept. We woke up at like around 3 p.m. And then where did we go after that?
We went to lunch.
We went to eat lunch at a South Indian restaurant that was nearby. And from there, we went to this called Wadi Darbat. So Wadi Darbat is this place where it's fully green, and it's like the entire place is like it feels like a rainforest.
Yeah, it feels like a
Because of the monsoon Kharif season. It's only during this season, the entire place feels like a rainforest. It's like a valley. There are like rivers flowing through mountains and all. Like it feels so lush, so green, so serene, and it's a good place to be in. It's like a mini waterfall. It's not too big, right?
It's kind of
It's like a small waterfalls from different points at that place. And then there's this river, and then we went on a boat ride.
Yeah, kayak.
Alright, so after Wadi Darbat, we came back to the city of Salalah. So mind you, Wadi Darbat and everything is like away from the city of Salalah in the outskirts. So you have to go like around half an hour from Salalah, from the main city to get to Wadi Darbat, because these are like in mountainous terrain. So we came back to the city, and the first thing we did was we went to the Prophet Imran's tomb. May peace be upon him. It was a pretty long tomb. Like it was like 100 feet.
100 feet.
It was around 100 feet long. And then from there we went to the Sultan Qaboos Mosque. It was a pretty big mosque, and there was a lot of space, like the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque in Abu Dhabi.
Not as big as that.
Not as big as that, but it was pretty big, right? And then from there we went back to eat dinner, right?
Yeah.
We went back
to that South Indian.
Yeah, that's the same South Indian restaurant. We ate dinner, and we came back home. All right, so day 2. So on day 2 we woke up, and then we went to eat breakfast, and from here we now went towards the Yemeni side of Oman. So when you go here, you get to see the most beautiful beaches of Oman. So we started at this place called Shat, that is like 72 kilometers from Salalah, and we got they had the most pristine and beautiful beaches. It's like but it takes around 1.5 hours because of all the curvy and bent roads. So you have to go through a lot of turns. So make sure you have a pretty good solid vehicle to go on this trip. So we went to Shah. Shah was pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Because I think there was like at like a top, because there were a lot of turns. We had to go to a top, and then from there the viewpoint from Shat was pretty beautiful because you could see the coastal line. Then from Shat we drove to Fazai Beach. So now we are coming towards the Salalah side. So we went to Fazai Beach, another beautiful pristine beach. If you're a fan of beaches, this place is good for you. Fazai Beach was calm and a lot of waves, so we're going to be careful on that road. Then from Fazai Beach we went to another hidden viewpoint. Here you could see another beautiful landscape of the beaches of the coastal line of Oman. And then from there we went to Marnif Cave. So this place is like Marnif Cave and the Muscat Beach. So this place is like a festival. It's like a carnival over there. So Muscat Beach has something called the Muscat Blowhole. So here, like every now and then, there's like a water erupting place where like water shoots up to the sky for like 50, 100 feet up in there. It's pretty dangerous as well because I think one year there was like a family.
Yeah, one family died.
One family they died in the Muscat Beach because of the blowhole. So the water it shot up in the air and then it carried them away into the sea and they drowned. So now they put like fences around that part. So it's pretty cautious place. So make sure you're safe. All right. After that, we went to the abandoned ship. So abandoned ship is an old ship that was abandoned on the coast of Salalah years back, where it has struck the coastal line, and then every time the ocean hits the abandoned ship, it creates a loud thundering sound. And to see that, you had to climb a mountain, right?
Yeah, mountain.
So you couldn't take your car up unless you have like a pretty heavy
SUV.
car, SUV, or some pretty heavy car. You're not able to climb up the mountain because it's very steep. The rest of them we walked, we hiked actually. How long will you hike? 1 hour?
1 hour.
We hiked for like 1 hour to go up to that viewpoint, but unfortunately like it was a foggy day, so we were not able to get hold of the ship. We were only able to see a little bit, and then we had to come back down. And then we went to like a souk, or it's like a mall or something. This is in the city of Salalah. So I think this place had like
So what's this
what do you call it? Clothes, textiles, and
Food.
souvenirs, oud, a lot of oud. And
Chinese
we
village,
were there for a little while, and then from there we took to the vegetable and the fruits market. So this is a good market if you want to buy fruits and vegetables for cheap. They have a lot of bananas, papayas, sugarcane, and things that you find in like a farm, like in a tropical place. So that's a good place to try out if you want cheap fruits and vegetables. Day 3. So this is the last day. On the last day we went to the Ain Asum waterfall. So Ain Asum waterfall is a pretty tall waterfall. I think this was the tallest waterfall we saw in Salalah. It's green, natural and lush. Make sure you also get a mosquito repellent because there's a lot of mosquitoes. We actually purchased one near the waterfall. A lot of mosquitoes, they keep biting you, and make sure you park your car way before you actually go because you won't be able to find parking ahead. And that's one thing. And it was a beautiful waterfall, and then from there we took our trip to the Ain Razat. So Ain Razat is like this spring, natural spring kind of thingy with a cave, and again another natural kind of looking place. Not much to explore there, but we went there. So Ain Razat was our last destination in Salalah, and then from there we ate lunch.
We ate lunch.
And then we headed back to Dubai. So that was our Salalah trip. It was a very exciting one. It was a very adventurous one because it was all done by driving. There was no plane. There are people who come by plane as well, so that would be more convenient and much less hectic. But this was a separate adventure. So if you're someone who likes to drive, this is a pretty long drive. If you're someone a fan of long drives, you should definitely check this place out. But then again, it's only for the monsoon season, July and August. So make sure you visit Salalah during this time. Until then, we'll see you in my next video.